What's up, y'all? Grand Awakening. Now, Savage Barbie, what's up? What's up, Barbie? What's up, family? What's up? What's up? Barbie, you on the investigation at work? Why? Why you on the investigation? What happened? Appreciate the gold coin. God bless you, did. Appreciate the GG, Brody. God bless. Appreciate the gifts, y'all. What's up, Moon? Grand Awakening, Brody. Damn. Did you beat him up though? Did you really beat him up? You is a savage now. You get yeah, it's me again. Miss Savage Barbie. Why he saying you beat him up then? Oh yeah. You trying to get a payout? Yeah. He might just be trying to get you fired too. You gotta be careful with that type of stuff. Shit, they should know if he bigger than you. I mean, he a man at the end of the day, so who knows? It should work out in your favor. Yeah, you should be good. Sound like you should be good. That's crazy. These jobs is crazy. I know, right? So how can he get money out of that though? That's my thing. How can he get money out of that? How often do I work out every day? Um, it depends. Like I'm getting ready to go back like 6 days a week, 5 or 6 days a week. Um, if I'm having a good week, I can do 6 days a week. But if I'm caught up with work and everything, I probably do 4 to 5 days a week and get that extra recovery, get them extra recovery days. And it just depends on my body and how I'm feeling. If I'm overworking it, then I like to take those extra recovery days. So I probably do, if I do like 2 to 3 days of recovery, sometimes a week. If I need to, that's just by listening to my body. What's up, Manny? I'm doing good, Brody. How you doing? Hope you doing good as well. Uh, for the most part, I have a strict diet, but some days I do have my days where I just pretty much eat what I want. So, but majority, I have a strict diet. Even when I'm eating what I want, uh, um, I don't overdo it. Like if I have a burger, I do no cheese. Sometimes I won't get no condiments. I won't get like no extra like lettuce or tomatoes or stuff like that. I just have a plain burger. You dig? So I try to keep it somewhat, you know, a little bit more um, on the healthy side, a little lean if I do, but I have my days, man. I have my days. Right now, I'm trying to get back where I was as far as leanness because I have my days where I just, sometimes I want to go get some Snickers and some chips and all that shit too. I'm trying to overcome that too. Just play soccer? Okay, true that. True that. Top of the morning, Grand Awakening, Brody. I don't smoke weed. I appreciate the star, Jeff. God bless, Brody. What's good? See, you came here last time with that before, Jeff. And why do you gift, dude, when you know you ain't even like real? No problem, Brody. Thank you. You know I ain't on no probation. Yeah, weed is not good, man. It's okay. It's not bad. I love weed. Don't get me wrong, but if you if you working on yourself or if you just, you know, focus and you trying to grind and you just trying to get yourself, your life together, we will hinder, will hinder your growth and your progress. You did, especially if you in the gym, you like to work out. He said that you put them under arrest. Don't worry about the trolls, man. They just be yapping. They doing worse than anybody. They doing worse than anybody. Don't listen to this dude, man. Dude ain't got nothing going on. I guarantee you. He lived like that, so he just in here projecting his misery. I just woke up, man. I guarantee you. They know that. They just hating, man. They the ones who look like shit. What's good, my boy? Manny, don't argue with these, man. Don't argue with them, man. Don't argue with them. Let this dude talk. He ain't on nothing. They know I look better than them, man. That's all that matters. We ain't giving them no more energy. I appreciate the gold coins. God bless. Adrian, God bless, Brody. Appreciate the likes, y'all. God bless. I'm not arguing with no more trolls, man. Y'all don't, it's not even worth it. I appreciate the gold coins. God bless. No, I'm just melanated. I'm a carbon, electric, cosmic, melanated being. So if it get too hot, my body will produce more melanin in order to handle the UV rays. I don't have to tan. Thank you very much. I am a god on this planet. What's up, Miss Has Brown? Hey, today. Grand awaken, my queen. You did. Hope you have a blessed day today. I already told y'all what I'm not from a planet. I'm from a star system. Though I roam many galaxies. So, nope, I'm not a Martian. You see these? You did. Manny, you crazy. Y'all think I be doing? Y'all think I just be saying stuff when I tell y'all who I am? Y'all don't understand or don't believe that humans aren't the only ones that I hear. You dig? What's up, Deborah? Now don't start putting tombstones and all that in the emojis. Now, I don't know what you be talking about. Why you always talking in emoji? Why you just can't never talk regular, Miss Deborah? It's not a planet, it's a star system. But what if I told you that planets and those star system is a lot closer than what you think? I don't understand what's so funny, you foolish human. I put on a little bit of weight. I put on a little bit of weight. I put on a little bit of weight. I'm still close to. I'm trying to get back down to my 125, man. So I'm finna be working on that. I'm finna lock back in, man, because I'm tired of, you know, getting in the way of my own potential and my own progress. Because I was just doing good. I was just getting back to where I was, and I had to go get some chips and all that crazy stuff. What's the vibe? God, life. Let them know, Manny. I appreciate that, Brody. You did. Yeah, I'm still at a decent weight, but I like being small, man. I genuinely like being small and being light on my feet. And I be telling y'all about the light body. Let me get y'all. See, I'm gonna start dropping these videos because um, I'm gonna tell y'all about. I'm gonna give y'all a little bit on light body activation. Especially right now with this heat and all that. My main goal is to absorb as much energy as I can. Um, like light body activation, it got a lot to do with activating your spirit and stuff like that. Uh, Awakening and aligning your spiritual energy, consciousness, connection to the divine. People, uh, the light body activation as a spiritual or energetic aspect of a person's beyond the physical body. You did. And there's a lot of practices you can do in order to activate them things. It got a lot to do with your chakras and all that too. Light body activation is the process of awakening and integrating your energetic self to support spiritual growth, healing, and access to a higher uh, frequency. The light body is a metaphysical concept found in spiritual traditions across the world. It represents a higher energy based existence beyond the physical body, often described as a vehicle for spiritual awakening, ascension, and expanded consciousness. While invisible to the naked eye, the light body is thought to uh, interpenetrate and surround the physical form, acting as a bridge between earthly and higher dimensions. No, this is stuff they studied in Egypt and all that stuff. See, in Egypt, it is linked to the Kai or energy double. In Hindu philosophy, it corresponds to uh, the body and chakra system. Elements of the light body. The human energy field is made up of several layers. The terms, okay, hold on. Okay, astral body and emotional body are all aspects of the light body. Beyond these densities are further ways to activate the higher functions of the light body. And electrical impulses, electric bodies beyond the physical can be detected aura photos known as, I don't know that word, but they're just talking about images and just basically like your aura and all that shit and when activating your light body. People don't understand like how powerful the light body is. Merkaba, this is an Egyptian term translated as Mer, light, Ka, soul, Ba, body. It's known as the chariot of the soul and must be activated to achieve ascension. I told y'all the goal is to ascend. What's up, Lee Lee? You know they ain't got nothing else better to do. They ain't got nothing else better to do. Don't argue with these goofies, y'all. Please don't argue with them, man. Don't give them no energy. They just want some attention, that's all. Don't give them none of your energy. They ain't got nothing else going on. I'm doing good. All praise to the Most High. How you doing, Lily? What's up, Luna? True that, Lee. What's up, Brody? LT, what's up, Brody? So far, so good. All praise to the Most High. Hope you doing good as well, brother. Recovering for surgery? Okay. I pray for a speedy recovery. I'm doing good. All praise to the Most High. Hope you're doing good as well. Pray you have a speedy recovery. You dig, Manny? I ain't even know what near where I want to be at. Neither. I'm finna lock back in, man. I lost a little bit of but I don't know. I be acting like I be overeating, but I only eat like probably once a day, one good meal a day. Get some deep cleaning done today. Okay, Lee. No problem, Lula. God bless you. God bless to you and yours. Ooh, Miami Beach. Okay, LT. God bless, Brody. Doing the thing. You doing your thing, man. God bless you, Brody. You did. That's good, man. Ain't nothing like peace, man. Ain't nothing. Ain't nothing like peace. You did. What's up, Carl? Most definitely gotta eat clean, man. Health is wealth, most definitely, Brody. Health is wealth, man. You cutting? Ain't nothing like a good cut. I'm having a little cut, a small cut myself, man. That's a good meal right there, Brody. Ain't nothing like a good home meal, especially when you cooking it yourself. Nothing beats it. For real. You getting back tan? You locking back in, Lee? Man, we gotta lock back in, family. Heck, you know. They say they got one more game though for the World Cup tomorrow, so I'm gonna try to catch that. I'm gonna try to catch that. But I'm gonna be at work, so they was able to give me an extra day of work, so I'll be working tomorrow. You did bad today. It's all right, man. It's always another day. You always got tomorrow. You did. Don't put too much on yourself. What's did is already done. Just enjoy yourself. Tomorrow most definitely is a new day. You did. Now, Alina, don't come in here spamming now. See, I told somebody it's supposed to be another game. I know y'all been telling me that it's two games left, today and tomorrow. I thought it was yesterday. So today is England. I mean France and England. That's the thing, boy. When you get on that bench, man, it'd be hard to come back after those binges. I ain't gonna lie. I have my days when I get like that too, when I just go, just do what I want. But then when you snap out of it, you be like, what the hell did I do all that for? It's like you're not even yourself. But yeah, man, I have my days too. I just want to eat what I want and just, cause I love Snickers and chips, pastries, donuts. I ain't had no ice cream in a minute, but I love ice cream. You dig? I like to dib and dab with a little bit of candy. Alina, I'm finna kick you out of here. You just be spamming snacks. Shit, happy wife, happy life, man. He probably just be trying to, you feel me, make sure you straight. But I'm finna come back off all that stuff, man. In the long run, it don't be. It depend. It just really depends on your goals, cause if it don't even be worth it. What's up, Brody? What's up, Jam Jam? Grand Awaken. Any words of wisdom? Um, God is real. God gave you life. Don't waste it. There were people with plans today who didn't make it. You did. Take advantage of your life and don't waste it. Put God first. You did. And do whatever your heart desires. You did. That's what I was gonna say. He want your ass thick. But then though, you still can get on your journey, and you did, and I'm sure he'll appreciate it. He will appreciate it. You tone up real nice, and women don't understand. Most women don't. Some women don't understand how powerful working out and just, and what, as women, y'all ain't got to do too much, cause naturally y'all bodies are already made to adapt in a certain way, different from men. You did, and just being in your feminine energy. You did. Yeah, I ain't gotta do all the hard shit that man gotta do, cause we were made to be hard. Women, on the other hand, y'all just gotta mostly tone up and just um, maintain. But I'm sure he wouldn't complain. I see you, LT. God bless, Brody. Most definitely God first. Everything is in God's hand. God is the blueprint. You did. Everything will fall into play, man. You just gotta let go and let God. You did, and let God lead. You did. Just you know, um, control the things you can control. Everything outside yourself, don't you know what I'm saying, stress or worry yourself about things that's out of your control. Only do what you can and do what you love to do. I appreciate the star, Elijah. God bless, Brody. Good to see you. Yeah, then you done had kids. Like, you just gotta, ain't nothing wrong with being real with yourself, because sometimes there's just, we have these harsh realities with ourselves, and it's just about noticing things about yourself, but you don't wanna, you know, you don't wanna speak, you don't wanna speak on yourself in a negative way. You did. If you have goals and there's changes you wanna make, you can do it at the same time. Like I said, I'm sure your guy wouldn't complain if you really lock in and really you did. Cause I know that's the type of guy I am. Like, and not only that, it's just being that encouragement. Cause you might can encourage him to work out with you, or you know, gotta do. And then this the thing about cutting everything off. You gotta tell yourself that shit ain't going nowhere. What's up, Evelyn? I'm doing good. All praise to the Most High. How you doing? Hope you doing good as well. Yeah, everybody is different. Don't never look outside yourself and look at others and compare yourself to that because that'll have you discouraged and you always wanna go within. You wanna focus on you because everybody's different. Everybody's body is different. Everybody's path is different. You know, you might have a different reaction versus how someone else is um, going about things. So you just gotta focus on you and what works for you and come up with your own routine and just stay down till you come up. It's gonna be a journey, but that's the beauty of it, the journey. You can't worry about the destination. Sometimes, and I see a lot of women who do that. Women wanna cut some corners and shortcuts and nothing is gonna work if you ain't putting in the work. You have to put in some type of work. Most definitely gotta be real with yourself. Right, right about that, Carl. You can't let nobody ruin your life and your light. What's up, Tania, Tayana? What? Tania. Okay, okay. I think. Am I saying it right? I'm doing good. How you doing? Okay, okay. That's a cool way to spell it. That's my first time seeing it spelled like that. That's different. I like that. Just woke up, grand awakening. You did. Don't worry, Lee. We're gonna do this together, man. We got, we're gonna lock in together. You most definitely can do it again. You did. Especially for women having kids can be, you know, they can have you. That plays a big part, man. But you just gotta stay on it. You just gotta stay on it. Let them know he ain't got one. That's why he in here hating. There I go. And that's the thing. I know things take time, and sometimes you can put the work in. You get started. You get a little routine, and it's just that time that it takes, man. That time that it takes. I know that can be discouraging. You did, but it's all a part of the journey. Being able to look back and be like, dang, and seeing your work pay off and just seeing the difference, man. Seeing things pay off. That's what it's about. You did working towards a higher and better version of yourself. That's something you could never, that can never get old, or you can never stop working towards, because every day is a learning experience, man, when it comes to life, especially when it comes to working on yourself, man. That's something you could never, um, like, it's just something you never just stop doing, man. It's always gonna be work to do when it comes to self, and just being consistent and creating that, making that your whole lifestyle. It's a lifestyle at the end of the day. Now that's how, now I just go to the gym and I work out now. It's natural to me now. At first it start off as something, okay, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. But once you gradually get into it, more and more and more, it becomes a lifestyle. But everybody gotta start from somewhere. Ain't nobody perfect. Ain't nobody perfect. I gotta get my hydration. Get the morning hydration. You did. I'm gonna do some cardio today. I cut my hair when I was about 10, 11 years old. My hair used to be down here. And why I cut it is because I didn't like getting my hair did because I was tender headed. I was tender headed. But me being where I'm at now, I wish I would have never cut it. But this is a whole new version. And this is another, um, it's the journey. Jeff, how you gonna talk? How you gonna talk crazy and then donate? Some of y'all just crazy, man. How you troll? You think that's gonna keep you in the chat? I don't care if you donating, dude. I still will kick you out of here. Yeah, it takes about 2 weeks, and it takes about a month, maybe a month to a couple months for it to become natural. That's just giving you a realistic. But after 2 weeks, you start to find your routine and stuff like that, and get a little more into it and get comfortable with it. But it's still some, it's still like a little fight against yourself. It's still a little fight against yourself because it's just that getting up and going every day, or just getting up and just, but you putting all your self love, man. At the same time, you putting energy within yourself and you just, you know what I'm saying. You gotta keep moving. You gotta keep moving. You gotta understand, like, we make time for everything else but ourselves. No, I don't know J. Cole. I mean, I know his music, but I don't know him personally. What's up, Billy? Yeah, having those necessary days, that's life, man. I have my days where I just do whatever too. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to, like, life is, you don't want to put too much on yourself. It's one thing to work on yourself, but you got to have some type of balance, man. You can't just be so strict on yourself every day. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have some fun. You gotta be able to, you know what I'm saying? You can have your days where you eat what you want. I know I have my days, but there's ways around it. I had those days too, but if I do, like I said, I still wouldn't do stuff like no cheese or stuff like that because, like I said, once you get to a certain extent, a certain point, it becomes a lifestyle. So then you just come conscious of, um, you become conscious of the things, certain things you're doing. So you might have those necessary days where you do what you want, but you still conscious of, okay, this might be a cheat day or a rest day, but tomorrow it's back to work, or so I'm gonna be conscious. I ain't gonna overdo it, you know. Right? But it's you just gotta have some type of balance, man. Gotta have some type of balance. Yeah, that's healthy. Yeah, that's healthy. Cause you only human, man. You like you said, you gotta have those days. That's that balance. You gotta have those days where you can do what you want. God didn't put us here to really just, you know, to just be like at the end of the day, God give us that, Can't put too much on yourself, man. Don't put too much on yourself. Like that's another thing why I say never go outside yourself or look at others and make yourself feel like you gotta be a certain way in order to reach a certain goal. You still can reach your goals and still have your necessary days where you can do what you want. Trust me. Today was whatever day, enjoy it, man. I know I enjoy my days. I have my days, boy. I go get me some Snickers. I get a pack of motherfucking the white Reese's. I go motherfucking get me some snacks if I'm feeling like that, or I just get me some wine or something. You dig? Or I just go get me a burger and a fry. You dig? But you gotta have some type of balance. That's all. Yeah, I like a little red wine every now and then. I'm glad you stopped through as well, Carl. God bless, Brody. You did. Appreciate you for sliding through like a drive through. My time to shine though. The money calling, I'm coming. Finna slide through. Finna slide through like a drive through. I might remake that, man. Swing a lane, jang a lane. You did? Man, I just be so ready for the world, man. Just ready for the. I still got that same energy I had when I was a kid and just, you know, looked at the world like it was a magical place. So I just be so ready for the world and, I get a little anxious. You did. And not only that, God has instilled something in me, man. It was like I just can't, I have to keep moving. I can't sit around and just mope around or, you know, take my situation and just use it as an excuse to be like, man, I ain't doing that. I can't walk around with my head down or, nah, man, I gotta keep moving. That's why I don't sleep. I don't sleep because I be so ready for the world. Like, I could be tired as hell. I'll be tired as hell. I'll sleep for 2 hours and wake up and be like, and just have this, my energy will just be, my spirit just be oozing, you know. They call it the Holy Ghost, but I experience that daily and just be ready for the world to just go, you know, work on myself and just being the best version of myself. Like, I would never quit on myself, man. Never. Most definitely, man. And straight up. And I could just overcome because I don't require much sleep. I only need about 2, 3 hours of sleep. You did. There's a group of people here like me that, it's certain people that's the same way that can, just function off 2, 3 hours of sleep and don't have no downtime, don't get you know, tired throughout the day or none of that. And I could do that, go to work, be able to go to the gym after work and just you dig, but it's just being able to because we all have a version of ourselves that exists. Whatever you want in this life, or however you see yourself, there's that better version of yourself. Just know that that version already exists. It's just aligning yourself with that version. You did. That's why I could, I see it. And it's a fight too at the end of the day, but you gotta be willing to. You gotta be willing to fight for, you know, that version of yourself, man. What down? I'm doing good today. How you doing? Not gonna lie, I did get dark than a motherfucker though. I did get dark as hell. That's good. God bless. Hope you have a blessed day today. I know, man. What's up, Steph? God bless, man. You hopped on SR. What the hell is that? It's nighttime. Hope you have a blessed night. Oh, you hopped on retention? That's the thing about, man, retention that people don't understand that it's not about people think that once you hop on retention it's gonna draw like you can attract, don't get me wrong. But they try to make it about women and stuff like that. Nah, man. It's deeper than what people think it is. You did. I've been on retention for a long ass time now. And Once you get to a certain point and you realize, because I never liked the feeling of being drained in the first place. That's why I never been big on sex, especially for men. It's different for men and women. A woman can a woman can release and keep releasing and keep releasing and keep releasing and still maintain, because they are made different from us. A man, your ass is going to be drained. I never liked that feeling of being drained. And not only that, this the feeling of just um especially if you're not sleeping with the if you sleeping with the wrong person. Sometimes that stuff be hard to come back from, and you can lose yourself in a sense. And then not only that, certain people are just dealing with so much negative energy and negative spirits. You gotta understand, even when you know like because you can't um, you can't get them all, so you might get rejection. But for me, rejection is a blessing to me. Like, I love that shit. That let me know. Like, especially, I already said who I am. I can read people, so it's like, okay, now I see why that shit didn't work out. And I'm like, yeah, because when you understand your own energy, and it was like, yeah, I'm glad I didn't, because I want to benefit it for that shit. And then people deal with so much, and motherfuckers just be doing shit in darkness and motherfucking dealing with those sex demons and all that shit. Hell yeah. But that's the thing about retention that people don't talk about, that um just being able to maintain your energy, man. Just being able to maintain your energy, and how that energy affects you, man, on your day-to-day life. Especially if you got goals and you working on yourself. Like me, I be in the gym, I eat healthy, I do all that. And just being able to notice that difference is like, hell no, I'm not wasting this shit. I'm not wasting this shit. I don't give a fuck if I ain't never got to release again. And then the whole idea of, okay, I'd be like, in my mind, I'd be like, man, hell nah. Yeah, them soul ties. And it ain't even just women. It's some men too that's, what I'm saying, that's lustful as hell and can't control themselves and just out sleeping with any and every damn thing. That's just how the whole world working today. Nowadays everybody is secretly doing it. You know, people are secretly hooking up with whoever, and not only that, this is the age of the internet, and people are secretly on the internet selling themselves and doing anything for money, and just, you know what I'm saying, the whole negative energy of the shit, and just people are not themselves for real. A lot of people are walking around with masks on, portraying themselves out to be something they're not. That's why it's hard for me to really, because once I make contact with anybody, I am I'm a walking mirror, so it's easy for me to people see people for who they truly are. Like, I'm different. I don't look at things of the surface. Like, you might look nice and on the surface, but I can see who you are spiritually on the core. And I'm telepathic. I'm intuitive, so I can read your mind. I can read your energy. I can automatically tell who you are. You know what I'm saying? And I have visions and shit like that, man. So I can see the things that you really do. So it'd be really hard for me to really make contact with people because a lot of people are not naturally being themselves, man. A lot of people are doing stuff in darkness and carrying around so many um, soul ties and you know just just negative energy in general that you know a lot of people are not genuinely themselves because motherfuckers got skeleton in the closet, man. Motherfuckers is hiding shit. Motherfuckers is doing shit under the sun. Fuck that. And then you meet a motherfucker like me, it's like most women know that meeting a motherfucker like me, you know, like 9 times out of 10, it's not gonna work because change. If you're not willing to change or just naturally be yourself, or if you just not a good person, or if you just a liar for no damn reason, I'm going to irritate your demons. You did. But people don't talk about that, express that enough. If you live, see, for real, it can be fun and needs to. Oh yeah, of course, of course. Sex is most definitely spiritual. Sex is most definitely spiritual, and I'm the type of motherfucker where like I might come off like even if I'm interested, all it takes is one conversation. I'd be like, yeah, nah, because I'm very conscious on who I'm giving my energy and stuff to. So, yeah, I'm very conscious on that, especially when it comes to shit like that, sex and all that. And most people today, when you meet, they make it about that and just think that, especially me as a man, just think that I just automatically want to lay with them and or just have sex with them. And hell nah, man. I'm the type of motherfucker like I didn't have women like really get around me and really get mad and really stop fucking with me because I wasn't willing to go to that point. RJ, what's up, Brody? God bless, Brody. What down, my boy? I hope you been alright, man. Hope you been alright. Yeah, most definitely. I'm an empath too. Most definitely, man. Most definitely, I can take on emotions and energies and stuff like that. But people don't understand how powerful semen retention really is. You did. Just the whole thing of just not only that, man, just being able to just I'm talking about, man. It's words can't explain. I was just thinking about this shit the other day, and and I was telling myself like, man, I ain't gonna spill my shit. Fuck that. Nah, man. It don't be worth it. You most definitely gotta block out a lot. But once you get to a certain extent though, it becomes natural though. You feeling good today? I appreciate that, my boy. God bless. I'm glad you feeling good today, Brody. You did. Most definitely God got you, Brody. But man, I'm telling you, boy, straight up. It's something that words can't explain, man, how I be feeling when it come to this shit. Just the energy alone and being able to maintain that energy and just, you know, being able to take that energy and put it into other things. Like them days when I don't be feeling like working out, that's when that energy really, I can use that energy for that, or just being able to use it for something else, man, something positive, versus just running around, you know, looking to just give it away all over, you know, minutes of pleasure. For real, man, it's a powerful thing, man. Powerful. I haven't had sex in like, what is this? Damn, I gotta look at my lease and see. Let me see. I haven't had sex since 2000 and the end of probably like almost the end of 2023. So it's been about 3 years since I had sex. Now I'm going to keep it real though. Probably like once throughout that 3 years. The most I did was got some head. That's probably was it. That's the most I got was some head. But as far as like sex, I haven't had sex in like 3 years, and I probably been on retention for about now probably like a year and a half, 2 years. But I would have made the 3 years on that too if I ain't do that. And boy, I felt like shit. Cause it don't be worth it, man. And it ain't even just me saying being away, but you gotta watch certain women, cause women be having so much stuff going on. Like they be having so much going on, and it's different. For what a man do is pretty much on the surface. Like it is, we are. It is in our nature to be who we are. But women be lying and sneaking around, doing shit, and be totally different person. Be totally different people than who they are when you having a conversation with them, or when you just um, being around them in general. You did, and that shit can be scary. That shit can be scary. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of men out there too. You back boxing? True that. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of men out there too. You know, that ain't right neither. But it's pretty much on the surface for men. But women is like that shit can be dangerous. Women be living double lives for real. Hell yeah. And if you got your relationship and all that, you gotta separate yourself from friends like that, because it can be detrimental to your relationship, because in reality it's hard for a lot of these women to really get real relationships, and get a man that's really um, there for them, that's gonna really, take care of them and be loyal to them, and stuff like that, or just build and find somebody to build with in general. You did. But nowadays, women don't want that. They want to, with the online stuff and all that, women are selling themselves online. Uh, it's just a crazy time, man. Crazy time. The majority of women you meet today, they're either selling themselves online, in some way they're doing something, you know, behind the scenes. You did, and I could tell off the back. Nah, for real, the internet has fucked up the game. But it ain't even just about the internet. You can't even too much, you know what I'm saying? Because people are naturally doing what they want to do. The internet, it didn't expose nobody. It just revealed everybody for who they truly are. You did. People got minds. Before then, people you never know. You could like people are, you know, in their heads about stuff, and the internet is another tool that people use to be naturally who they are, man. You did. But a lot of these women ain't right, man. Ain't cut right. That's why it's hard now to even have to get anything genuine out of them because in reality they're not genuine. Made it way more accessible and easy. For real. You gotta understand, man. Especially people are using what they're going through as an excuse to get on here and sell themselves out. You ain't gotta sign no paper to sell your soul. And when I tell you majority of women is on this online shit selling themselves, I don't give a fuck how they portray this shit, or how they try to act like they ain't doing this shit. They ain't got social media. They ain't doing this. They ain't doing that. When I tell you, majority of women are online doing this shit, they are on here doing this shit. And it's like they're not even real people no more. It's like you can't even, it's like they're not even real. That's the fucked up part about this shit. That's why nothing ain't genuine no more. That's why I said relationships is dead. Dating is dead. Uh, family dead. Motherfuckers done killed that shit. Everything that God naturally created us to be is dead. It's dead. And 9 times out of 10, that's why even when you talk to like it's like you talking to a robot, or you just talking to because if a motherfucker living double lives, it's like you talking to somebody that's not even real. That's the scary part about this shit. And I don't look at the world with on a physical. I look at the world with a physical. I mean, with a spiritual lens. So that's why it's most definitely be hard for me. Like I'd be like, God damn. Just by having one conversation, I'd be like, damn. And sometimes it just be like it's just you come to that reality of it. It's be like, damn, the world. It just reminds you how fucked up the world has come to, man. There's no more real interactions and none of that shit. Like it's like they not even real, man. It's like they not even real. Trying to have a conversation and all that shit. Because at the same time, women got too much going on. They juggling. It's like you got to get in line, and you got to fuck that. I'm priority. I'm nobody's option. And I just know who I am enough to know I'm that nigga, and I know what the fuck I look like. Like, come on now. When I know I can be your best, when I can know I can be your best version. But majority of people avoid that because they know, especially when it comes to a motherfucker like me, it's change. A lot of motherfuckers like doing what they doing. A lot of people don't want to change. You know. Also, I'm a walking mirror, so it's like I'm going to irritate your demons. That's why, especially chosen ones, we have to. Most of us like we are alone most of the time. You did, because we don't just look at the world from a physical aspect. I look at the world with a spiritual lens, so I can tell right off the bat. What's up, Nina? I appreciate the star, Brody. God bless. Adriano, are you a girl or boy? I don't want to be calling you Brody and you a girl. But man, for real, this shit is it's scary. It's like you never know. You never know. Even if a motherfucker come off portraying themselves like they this good person, they this and that, and God this and God that, the whole time they be the total opposite. Fuck, and I see through that shit. I see through that shit. The minute motherfucker try to start using God to portray themselves out to be something they're not, yeah, your ass is a demon. You gotta be careful with that, man. God reminds of that. You did. You got a lot of wolves out here in sheep's clothing. And that goes for men and women. You did. Hell yeah. Especially when you just meeting a motherfucker. Hell no. That's why I said like I'm gonna be single for the rest of my life. I'm done, man. That shit is dead. That shit is dead. This is a whole different time. This is a whole different time. And a lot of people gonna wake up one day and realize how much time and what they wasted, and it's gonna be too late. All for what? Money. And we can't even know so you can't even majority blame it on money because at the end of the day, people are doing what they genuinely want to do. People are genuinely doing what they want to do. There's only so much you can get with money. Nah, for real, it's like motherfuckers is NPCs, robots, um, demonic entities. You gotta be careful with that shit. You gotta be careful with that shit, man. You gotta be real careful with that shit. I don't like weird interactions, and I'm a real genuine person, so, you know, I know how to have a real genuine conversation or just speak to somebody in general. And every time I cross paths with anybody, it's always on my end, I have a genuine interaction. But me as a man, it might come off because certain people just be so used to their own experiences that they think, especially like me as a man, and you know most women are just probably used to men just getting with them and having sex with them, and or just you know because nowadays everything is about these women just be selling themselves out, man. And I love women, especially black women, and they just don't know who they are. That's the fucked up part about it. They don't know who they truly are. And it's be like, damn, I don't want you in that aspect. And you know, but like, man, hey, life is the greatest teacher. But I know what I'm gonna do. I know what I got going on. And shit, I'll be damned if I let a motherfucker in on what I got going on. Fuck that. You gotta be real worthy. And once you show me, once I see shit for what it is, I'll be like, I thank God for that. Because I plan on taking as many people as I can with me. You did? And my goal is to help as many people as I can. And but like God said, everybody can't go. What's the word? I think it's just hard. Not only that, people are just naturally doing what they want to do. People try to make this thing about money and all of that, but in reality, motherfuckers just like being shitty people. Motherfuckers like being sneaky and you know what I'm saying? People are walking around with these lustful mindsets and um, these unworthy, righteous mindsets and just not good people in general. Like, you know what I'm saying? Controlled by the dollar and all that, and couldn't say God couldn't say it was for real though. And me being the chosen one, God give us the we get the experience I went through when He walked the earth. Not saying that God is always here; He's always been here, but we get the same experience He got. We get the same hate. We get the same everything He experienced. We get to experience that. Shit is beyond fucked up. Beyond fucked up. There's nothing genuine or real about this shit no more. You can't even meet a motherfucker and be like, let's do some genuine shit. Let's, you know, it's like people are putting themselves out there on the surface and then portraying themselves to be with certain people. Like, nah, hell nah. And this shit is scary because all I see when I get online is motherfuckers selling out, selling themselves, showing themselves, and like it's just hell nah. Like, fuck that. Mm-mm. I can't go. I didn't work too hard and got myself to a point and worked on myself for so long. I be damn, especially for um, a couple minutes of pleasure. This is why God talks about overcoming the flesh, man. This is why I don't have sex, and this is why I don't be, you know what I'm saying? I don't be, just giving my energy to any and everybody, going out with any and everybody, or even when I'm doing shit out of desperation, or just, you know what I'm saying? Fuck that. And just being naturally comfortable with myself where I know how to be alone. I'm not going outside myself for attention or just, you know what I'm saying? Some people don't even know how to be alone. People just be doing stuff because they don't know how to deal with themselves, man. Creating their own traumas. Most definitely need God. Man, Lee, you blessed to be out the dating scene. If you got somebody and you're in a relationship, you need to take advantage of that shit. especially in this day and age. And that go for men and women, don't because it's so easy to get distracted with everything that's going on. It'll have you questioning your own relationship. And you gotta understand, man, the devil 9 times out of 10 don't like that shit. So you gotta go up against the devil. Shit, 9 times out of 10, you gotta go up against everybody when you in your relationship. Because people gonna do anything they can because to sabotage that shit. You off this weekend? True that. Enjoy your weekend. Waking. Hell no. That's why like sex ain't even worth it no more. It's like for me it's not. Like I never been that type of dude where I feel like I needed to go uh have multiple partners or just have multiple women I'm sleeping with and all that shit and I never been that type of dude. I can get everything I need from one woman. I fuck with who I'm comfortable with, and I have to be comfortable enough with you. Like I don't like all that weird ass energy. I don't like weird shit. When motherfuckers start making shit weird, I automatically disconnect and remove myself. Like hell nah. Too much work, and then it's not even worth it because nowadays you're not getting nothing. You're not getting it's like you never know what you getting. It's too much work because a lot of these women is building their own trauma with their own experiences. A lot of these women is um, doing shit in darkness, and it's going to create a unhealthy situation, man. It's going to create an unhealthy situation because it ain't even just women, men too. Because if you got a motherfucker, especially nowadays, the way motherfuckers just sleeping around and doing anything for money, selling themselves online, you never know who you getting. You might get with a motherfucker and she a motherfucking whole damn sex demon, prostitute, online prostitute, or motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? Just a whole bad spirit. And even outside of sex, just might just be demonically fucked up. And that's just based off of their own traumas and how they're choosing to go about life. This is why I always talk about God and God give us free will and He gave us choices to go along with that free will. A lot of people like to art, especially when a motherfucker meet a motherfucker like me. Motherfucker meet a motherfucker like me, then it's like automatically motherfuckers like to start portraying themselves out of something they're not. Like motherfuckers start acting like they perfect. Nah, ain't nobody perfect. I don't even portray myself to be perfect. Or they just this and that. Nah, hell nah. They be the total opposite. Most definitely, man. Just me and God. Most definitely addicted to lack of self-control. And not only that, it's just people are naturally doing what they want to do and just using certain things as an excuse. Nowadays, motherfuckers just using money as an excuse to be hoes. When in reality, shit, motherfuckers just want to be hoes. That goes for men and women. But it's more natural for a man to sleep around and, you know, it's more natural for a man to sleep around. I got the unk alarm. I appreciate that, Brody. And I got the screenshot. God bless, man. The hell, they got an unk alarm on this bitch. But yeah, it's motherfuckers is just you gotta understand, man. I don't look at like it's hard for me to look at like anything genuine or good because I know who I am and I know I'm genuinely a good person, man. I'm genuinely a good person. So it'd be hard for me to really take anybody serious. Like I'd be like, back in my head, I'd be like, yeah, right. Like, because the world, it can be a scary place, man. And it's so easy to lose yourself in this shit when you start giving in to shit. When you start giving in to shit, it's so easy to lose yourself. Fuck that. Fuck that. Especially once I start mastering my urges and all that, but it wasn't too hard for me because I never been that type of dude. I never been that type of dude that just felt like, oh, I gotta have sex, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, or I'm horny, let me do this. Hell nah. Hell nah. For real. Nobody wanna truly submit for real, but people like to portray themselves as they're this, but in behind the scenes, motherfuckers be straight demons. What's up, Mikey? Now here you go. You want what you talking about? Nah, that's the difference, my boy. There's a difference. If you think I'm fucked up in any type of way, you tripping, my boy. It ain't nothing for me to get what I want, but I just don't have no interest in that shit. I don't have no interest in that, my boy. See, you young, of course you gonna think like that. But even when I was your age, I didn't, because women was never a problem for me. You did. I'm just on a whole another level with this shit now, spiritually, that I wouldn't let nothing or nobody convince me. Um, I'm not easily fooled. I'm not easily fooled. What's up, enables? Nah, I'm yapping about life, man, in general. You too young to understand. For real. Like, I have my days, I ain't gonna lie. I have my days where I have a conversation with a woman, but women always, women always take that as just because a man look at them or try to have a conversation with them, that they think that it's in that way. It's in a sexual way, or nah, shit. As a man, there's nothing like, and I love like beautiful women. You did. So I even try to like, even with this whole thing, I even try to like, um, uh, get women to collab with, just collab with, or just, what I'm saying, in general. But the minute a woman show me some weird shit or just start with the mind games and all that shit, I automatically cut that shit short. Like, for one, I'm a grown ass man. Like, come on now. I ain't with all that childish ass shit. I'm straightforward. I'm genuine. I ain't going for all that. Not only that, I know my worth, man. I know my worth. Women don't like when a man know his worth, man. I know my worth. I ain't settling for shit. Like I said, I've been saying since day one, I'm never doing a relationship. Never. That shit is dead. Especially in today's world, they done killed that shit. Women didn't, I ain't gonna lie. It's a lot of fucked up men out there, but women didn't kill relationships. Women didn't kill dating. Women didn't kill motherfucking family. Women didn't kill fatherhood. It's over with. And 9 times out of 10, the woman you meet is not going to be who she says she's are. She are. 9 times out of 10. Shit, you even got to be careful with the older women nowadays. They run around here on the same shit. You even got to be careful with they ass. Like, fuck that. Mm-mm. Like I always say, the least a woman can do for me is give me some pussy. That's the least. And 9 times out of 10, that don't even be in my best interest. I don't even crave that shit. So it's like, what else can you offer? You genuinely can't be a friend. You genuinely can't have a conversation. You genuinely can't, like, so it's like, there's nothing else in my best interest. So it's like, shit, I'd rather continue doing what I'm doing, man. And a lot of men don't understand um, how that is, man. Cause you got so many men out there that's just lustful as hell. And it's a lot of men that come into these women lives and just be destroying their fucking life too. It ain't just about women. You got some low vibrational ass men out there too that's just destroying these women lives and giving them that and playing a part in their traumas. But at the same time, women are naturally doing what they want to do. Women are free. Women are more free. That's why women are more free today than anybody. You did. It most definitely go both ways. I'm not no one-sided person. I've seen men come in women's life and straight destroy their asses. Get them pregnant on purpose. Be overly aggressive as hell. Hate on them. Any little sight of growth that they show or something that they want to do, they come in and find every way to sabotage that shit. I seen that shit. Like, it's some men out there that was I done seen sabotage the fuck out of women out of their own insecurities because they feel like if she get herself to a certain extent, guess what? She's gonna move on. She's gonna get something better, or she's just gonna have like I've seen it firsthand. It ain't just about women. It goes both ways. It's a bunch of low vibrational ass men out there too, fucking up women's lives. But it's different from men and women. It's different from men and women because at the end of the day, women are choosing who they are choosing to not only be with, but they are choosing who they wanna lay down with, you know. And some of it might be money driven or something like that, but you know what I'm saying? It's different from men and women. It's natural for a man to go out and just have multiple women and sleep with who he want. That shit ain't natural for women. For women, though, sex is like a superpower for women. You got a lot of women using that. You got a lot of women using that shit because they know that their bodies and what they carry between them legs can. It won't get them ahead, but it may make it seem like they're um, getting somewhere in life. But in general, that shit catches late and later down the line. That longevity, you're gonna realize how much you wasted and what you gave up because women don't understand how powerful they are or just who they are in general. He said, I got a mama. Don't get me wrong now. A woman can destroy your ass on a whole nother level than a man. I've seen men come in and destroy women too, but it was just you gotta understand women are 9 times out of 10 choosing that man. But a woman don't give a fuck who you is. You ain't even gotta be someone she attracted to. But if you got something of value, she will fuck with your ass just because. Just because. You gotta understand, man. You can be an ugly midget, walk around this bitch getting money. A woman will fuck you just because you have some type of value about yourself as a man. It's different for men and women. And not only that, the difference about women is women are fucking liars for no reason. Women are fucking liars for no reason. And that shit can be dangerous. Like that shit about women living double lives, that shit is real. A man don't have to live a double life because it is in his nature to go out and have multiple women and do that. Especially if a man work himself up as far as value and he get himself to a certain extent, and and you know what I'm saying. But women are scary. Women scare me. I ain't gonna lie. Especially me being pure and who I am and being on my purpose and doing what I do. I know how fucking hell no. Hell no. Women are scary, man. Women are scary. And they are dangerous. A woman can have a whole nigga. She can have 3, 4 niggas. She can have a main nigga. She can have she can have a nigga paying her money. She can have a nigga taking her out. She can have a nigga buying her shit. She can have a nigga that she just kick it with. She can have a nigga that she just talk on the phone with. She can have a nigga that's, you know what I'm saying? And that shit is dangerous, especially for a man. You did. A lot of killings and all that shit that goes on are behind a woman. Women are out here portraying themselves out to be something that they're not, but in reality, that shit is dangerous. No, that women have are not. They don't understand accountability. They are liars. A woman would sit here and lie. You can see a woman. I had went somewhere and got something to eat. I wanted some lamb chops, and this girl, she didn't change her gloves. She didn't do none of that shit. And then she dropped the shit on the floor right there in front of me. Seen her do it. She picked that shit up and put it back in the case with all the other lamb chops. I said, and then she was about to get that shit to me. I said, you ain't changed your gloves, and I just seen you drop that. She looked me dead in my face and said, no, I didn't. I did change my gloves. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm sitting here watching you. I told her, I'm sitting here watching. She still lied to my ass in my face. And her boss was sitting right there. I'm like, I'm good, man. Just give me my money back. And not only that, women would do shit to your ass. Women are spiteful, can be spiteful as hell, evil as hell. I'm telling you, like, it's different between men and women. A woman will, boy, it's different. It's different. Women are scary, man. I ain't gonna lie. Women scare me. Especially the ones that just, you get to see the demon in their ass. Like, oh, hell no. Nah. That's why I say it's like, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, hell no, hell no. And I be thanking God the shit that I avoided, and I be thanking God that God puts it on motherfuckers to, like, you gotta understand, especially like when it come to rejection and stuff like that. Rejection can be a blessing because a motherfucker will reject you based off of their own insecurities. Like, no, I know I got this, I do this. I ain't nowhere near prepared for no nigga like you. Fuck that. Pizza Hut, Domino's, or Papa John's. I haven't had pizza in a long time. Oh my, what's up, Brody? Man, women be so close to the devil, it's not even funny. And that ain't even just me being one-sided. I talk about men and women, but it's different from men and women. Women are so easily manipulated by the devil, it's not even funny. The devil can send somebody, and a woman gonna fall for that shit every time. If he portraying himself out to be something, it's not. Men on the other end is different. And that's the thing. A lot of us, we come from women. You know what I'm saying? But still, women like to take that as something because and make themselves higher, make themselves seem like they're higher than God. But in reality, no, sweetheart. God is a man. Hell yeah, fuck up your whole life. Would destroy, like, that's the number one thing that can destroy a man, a woman. Now I talk about men destroying women, but it's rare that a man would come in and just naturally destroy a woman. We're natural protectors and providers and stuff like that. I've seen, but come on, man, a woman would destroy your ass and bring down your whole kingdom because they lack self-control. They liars, manipulators, uh, no accountability, none of that shit. And that shit is dangerous. Fuck a double life nowadays. They living triple lives on this motherfuckers. And fuck that. I don't let nobody come in. Like the motherfuckers start coming in, start acting like they too good, and that shit be too good to be true. Them the worst ones. Them the worst ones. The worst ones. A woman would sleep with a gay man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta understand, man. Women are, and especially when they come to sex, women like to make it seem like men are just overly sexual and all that. Women are having way more sex than men. They are way more sexually active than men. It's just, and nowadays with everything, with the with these toys and all that shit, women do more of that than men. Women are doing way more of that than men. The most a man can do is jack off. That's the most a man can do as far as masturbating and just, you know what I'm saying? The most a man can do is jack off. Women, they got these different type of toys and all this, you know what I'm saying? Not only that, not even to mention the minds of women and how they think sexually. The most a man might think is a threesome. Women go way beyond that shit. Way beyond that shit. Way beyond it. Way beyond it. And this shit is scary. That's why I don't need nobody come around me portraying themselves out to be something they not. If you can't be yourself, or just because motherfuckers is doing shit under the sun, motherfuckers are doing shit in darkness, that they gotta portray themselves out to be something that they're not. That shit is dangerous. Dude, Robert, shut your punk ass up, dude. Ain't no woman dealing with your loser ass. You don't have a woman and you probably gay as hell on the low. Shut up, Robert. Ain't no woman giving you the time of day. Shut up, loser. Not even a part of this conversation. Shut your ass up. You's a loser. Shut up, Goofy. I know you's a gooner. This nigga talking about some. There's more. There's some freaky ass men out there. Dumbass. Like I said, I don't just speak for just women. I speak about men and women. But it's more natural for men to go out and do what he want and sleep with who he want. That is the natural. It's more natural for a man. But at the end of the day, what's on the surface for a man is on the surface. But at the end of the day, the most a man can do is what we can do. It's not in our nature to overdo that shit because we have sexual energy that once we get drained, we are drained. That's the most a man can do. A woman can keep fucking going. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Shut your loser ass up, Goofy. You can't even speak because you don't even have the experience to even be with a woman. Ain't no woman giving you the time of day, loser. Shut your goofy ass up, cornball. I'm just talking about life, man, in general. You ain't got shit. Shut up. You most definitely ain't got no wife. Shut your ass up. Drop a video. Let's see. And if you do, she probably cheating on your ass because you a loser. Drop a video. Let's see. Nobody trying to hear all that. Loser. So what? You don't work at all. Shut up. Drop the video. Like I said, drop the video. You ain't got shit going on in real life. Goofy. Sound like a simp. You know your ass a simp. You a simp. I know you a simp ass Goofy. I know you a simp. Shut your cornball ass up, dude. Don't nobody take you serious, nigga. Drop the video. Nobody trying to hear all that. Nobody drop the video. Drop the video. Drop the proof. Mr. Diesel, man. Drop the proof. Drop the truth. Drop the proof, nigga. I guaranteed you sit around all day doing nothing. Drop the proof, nigga. Drop the proof. You cap out at nothing. You ain't making shit. You a loser. Anytime motherfucker gotta start lying about what they doing, get your goofy ass out of here, nigga. Nobody trying to hear all that, nigga. I work at Jersey Mike's and I'm still doing better than you. I work at Jersey Mike's and I'm doing way better than you, little nigga. I'm doing way better than you, little nigga. Drop the video, man. We ain't trying to hear all that. Drop the video. We want to see proof. Nah, we want to see proof, nigga. You see what I do. We want to see proof, Mr. Blue Collar. Lose ass. That nigga ain't got shit going on. That nigga ain't got shit going on. You can't even afford an Italian sandwich, nigga. You can't even afford it, nigga. That's 20 bucks. You can't even afford it, loser. You can't even afford to buy a Italian, nigga. That's 20 bucks, nigga. Yeah. You can't even afford it, loser. Get your bomb ass up. You a bomb. I be saying I'm gonna stop arguing with motherfuckers on here, but it's motherfuckers like you. You ain't got shit going on in life. Nah, nigga, don't troll. Don't dish it out if you can't take it, nigga. I'm the bigger troll. I'm the bigger troll, nigga. You mad? Now you mad. I told y'all can't troll no nigga from Chicago, nigga. I do this shit. I'ma talk about your ass until you cry, little nigga. You sitting around playing games all day. You a loser. Shut up, goofy. Your overgrown ass. And you got tattoos all on your face, nigga. You most definitely ain't got no job. Your ugly ass. You ugly, nigga. You ugly. And I bet I can fuck your baby mama, nigga. Bet I can fuck your baby mama, nigga. You a loser. Fuck you talking about, nigga. You a loser, little nigga. You a loser. You don't do shit. You don't do shit. You don't do shit. Drop the video. You got video games on your channel, nigga. You a grown ass man. You 30 years. You a grown ass man, nigga. Shut up. Go play your game, little nigga. Them old ass games. You blue collar, but you playing them old ass games. Get your ass out of here, little nigga. Fuck out of here. You ain't got shit going on in life. You a freeloader. I bet you staying with somebody. You probably staying with your baby mama. She paying for everything. She doing everything. You a cornball. You probably just stay with your mama. You look like one of them goofy ass niggas that stay with their mama still. Look. Not that anything is wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But if you gonna be like this, loser, come on now. Come on now. You can't afford shit, nigga. You living off somebody. Look. Look at this cornball. And your ass do drugs. So I know you ain't got shit going on. You a loser. How you blue collar smoking weed? How you blue collar doing all that, my boy? And I know you do hard drugs. I can tell just by how you look, my boy. Your ass look beat the fuck up. What's up, Miss Dons? Goofy ass nigga. Nigga talking about he doing blue collar. Fuck around. Get your goofy ass on, dude. Get your goofy ass on, nigga. You a goofy. You a goofy, dude. You a goofy. You a cornball, nigga. You a goofy. You a goofy, dude. Don't nobody take you serious, my guy. Nobody take you serious. This loser in here hating. This loser in here hating. You don't hear no smoke detector. So what, you racist too? You racist too? I bet I can fuck your baby mama, nigga. Bet I can fuck your baby mama. You a drugged out ass, weak ass goofy. You ain't got nothing going on in life. You a sore loser. You did. You did. Your ass a couch potato, nigga. You look like you sleep on the floor. You ain't got nothing going on in life, nigga. I work at Jersey Mike's and I'm doing way better than you, shorty. It means a lot, nigga. It shows your mindset. You ain't got nothing going on, nigga. You was a druggie. And I guarantee you ain't only just doing weed, nigga. You ain't only just doing weed, nigga. You look at your face, nigga. Your ass look dead as hell. You like you pop pills, snort lines, and do all that extra shit. That's why you hide your face on this motherfucker, nigga. Your ass a cluck. You a crackhead, dude. You a crackhead, my boy. I know you ain't got nothing going on. You a crackhead. Look at him. Look at him. Nigga's a crackhead. You a crackhead, my boy. Fuck you talking about? Your ass a crackhead. Fuck. You's a crackhead, my boy. He just in here hating cause what I'm saying, he know what I'm saying is right, and he can't he know what it is, cause he a simp, goofy, and his girl probably cheated on him. I know she cheating on your ass. I know your baby mama cheat on you. She deserves to. She deserves every right to cheat on your loser ass. You a loser. I look way better than you. I'm doing better than you. Like, come on now, shorty. You a loser. And you a crackhead. Goofy. You a goofy. Yeah, and I bet you they regret every moment of it. You got two baby mamas, and I guarantee you they regret it. These are the dudes I'm talking about. See, that's why he ain't like what I was saying. These are the dudes that I was be talking about that come in, get women pregnant on purpose, and destroy their fucking lives. I guaranteed you. Guaranteed you. These are the type of dudes I be talking about. I guarantee you they regret that shit. I guarantee they regret it. You a loser. You a crackhead. You a goofy, my guy. You a goofy. You was a bomb. Fuck out of here, nigga. You ain't got no job. You ain't paying child support, dude. You ain't paying. I guarantee you, you ain't paying child support. You's a crackhead. A woman ain't gonna put no crackhead on child support because they know you ain't got nothing going on. You's a crackhead, my dude. You's a cluck. You's a crackhead. Why would they put you on child support when you ain't gonna? You was a crackhead. Come on now, stop it. You's a crackhead, my boy. In what way is that gonna benefit them or the kids? They don't need your crackhead ass. They don't need your crackhead ass. They don't need your crackhead ass, dude. For real. Especially child support you ain't even paying for real. I ain't say nothing about your kids, nigga. I don't talk about people's kids, goofy. I never said one thing about your kids. That's one thing I don't do. Your kids ain't got nothing to do with it. I'm talking about your baby mothers. But one thing I do know about kids is they have to grow up, nigga, and use a crackhead. Use a crackhead. Shut your crackhead ass up, loser. I know how it work, nigga. I know how it work. I got joint custody for one of mine, so I know how it work. I know how it work, nigga. I pay child support. I take care of mine. I ain't sitting around doing crack on drugs, being a crackhead, knowing I got kids, nigga. You a crackhead. Shut up, dude. You a straight crackhead. Cause you a crackhead. Yeah, that's what they all say. Yeah, red flag. You right. What blue collar man you know don't they and don't have no type of post about their job? Come on now, my dude. You posted video games though. You grown as hell, but you posted video games. Come on now. I'd rather post my blue collar job than be sitting around here posting video games. You seem like you sit around all day drinking, smoking, doing drugs, playing games. Come on now, you's a goofy. Nobody takes you serious, my dude. Nobody takes you serious. Right, come on now. Dude, you ain't working, dude. Why you ain't at work right now? Come on now. If I did blue collar, I wouldn't mind posting my job. Let a motherfucker know, like, this what I do. You's a loser. You's a crackhead. For real. Like, my boy, you's a cluck. Come on now. You can't, come on now. You's a crackhead. Look, this nigga want to link. Why would I want to link with you? Dude, why would anybody want to link with you, dude? Nobody want to hear all that. Nobody want to hear all that. Nobody want to hear all that tough guy stuff, dude. All that tough stuff ain't gonna get you nowhere. You mad because I told you to post your job? You mad? Nah, you the one switching up. How you gonna come in here talking crazy? But then when I talk that shit back, you can dish it out, but you can't take it. You know why? Because you know I'm right. You's a crackhead. Loser. How you gonna get mad? You came in here talking shit. You came and fucked up the whole conversation and energy we was talking about. You's a loser. Shut your crackhead ass up. You a crackhead. That's why you mad, cause you a crackhead. And you know it. You's a crackhead, dude. You's a goofy. Come on now. Don't nobody take you serious, buddy. No, nobody take you serious, buddy. All that tough guy stuff don't move me in no way, my guy. It don't move me. I'm a totally different person in person. I guarantee you that. You don't want to meet me in person. You don't want to meet me in person. If you love your kids, you do not want to meet me in person. Trust me. Shut up, loser. I want to keep calling him a crackhead. That's why he mad, cause he know I'm right. He know I'm right. You a crackhead. Crackhead. Now go do a line. Go do your line, nigga. You probably already off some shit. You probably already off that shit. Nigga. And I can fuck both of your baby mamas at the same time, nigga. I can fuck both of your baby mamas at the same damn time, nigga. Nigga. And they'll do it proudly. Fuck you, talking about, nigga. I get both of your baby mamas BBC, nigga. Fuck you talking about. I get both of your mama, I get your mama and both of your baby mamas BBC, nigga. Fuck you talking about. At least I got a job, nigga. You in here lying about a job, nigga. You in here lying about a job. I had plenty jobs, nigga. I done had plenty jobs. No, it's a condo, sir. At least I got a place. How you talking about you ain't even got nothing you ain't even got a place. You a crackhead. You ain't even got a place, dude. You a freeloader. You staying with people. You on here freeloading. Talking about an apartment. Then you wish you can get an apartment, dude. You a freeloader, my boy. This nigga talking about Ivy Tech. Oh my god. This nigga talking about Ivy Tech. Damn. Nobody give a fuck about what you specialize or what you went for, nigga. I guarantee you ain't finish it. Show the proof, man. We don't want to hear all that. Drop the video, man. We don't want to hear all that. What's up, Anderson? We don't want to hear all that, man. Drop the video, dude. Show proof. We want some proof, man. We want some proof. We want proof. We want the proof. We want the truth. We don't care about what you talking about. Nigga in here doing all that yapping. I'm glad you're doing better, Brody. God bless. I'm doing good, brother. All praise to the Most High, man. How you doing? Hope you doing good as well. You sitting around on the couch anyhow. Bomb ass, crackhead. Crackhead. Nigga, crackhead. Straight cluck. That nigga look like he failed rehab and every goddamn thing. Straight crackhead. Wannabe. And nigga wannabe. Go get that, crackhead. He ain't got nothing. That's why I just kicked him out of here. His ass a liar. That's why he told me, I'm gonna go get some sweet tea, cause motherfuckers asking questions now. Cause shit, I wanna know too. I wanna know what the crackhead got. I wanna see if he really got the blue collar. Crackhead ass. That nigga a liar. I'm finna get out of here though, man. I'll catch y'all on the next one, family. You did. So far, so good, Miss Dons. All praise to the Most High, sweetheart. Hope you having a blessed day as well. Nigga, crackhead. What's up, Miss Mona? What you got? He coming here trying to make it one-sided. I'm talking about men and women. I don't make nothing one-sided. Nothing one-sided. But do I know women and men are different? Yes, we are. That's good, Miss Don. God bless, sweetheart. I appreciate that, Mona. But God, man, they go away and they come back sometimes too. On their own. You did. I don't use nothing. These I was born with these. I was born with these. These my natural freckles. These, you gotta be born with them. You gotta be born with them. These ain't nothing you can just go attain. You gotta be born with them. You gotta be grateful for who you are and how God made you. You dig? Everybody's unique in their own way. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one, man, family. God bless y'all, man. You did. I'm finna take me a shower and get ready to start my day. You did. I'll see y'all on the next one. God bless Miss Dons. God bless, sweetheart. You take care as well. You did. Till next time, y'all stay safe, stay healthy. God bless. It's your boy Red, man. Extraterrestrial. I come in peace. You did. He said my